think one of your favorite things that you have mentioned just now, which is singing. So finally, we are here for the music industry. So I have a few questions for you to saving the best for the last. Okay. So actually, our producer is one of your fans too, and he wanted to ask you like about there is 2 songs of you that he really likes. He wanted to
Which one?
The first one is My Time, and the second one is 分手的进攻.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
What he wants to know is like, what is the idea of you while you're creating this song?
Sure. My Time was my 6th year of my PhD journey, and that song I recorded in New Jersey, USA. So it was the first time for me to record an English single, and also that time I dedicated that for my concert. So the thing is just not to give up lah. Although how tough it is, and 分手的庆功 is I just want to say goodbye to the old me, because previously was Soo Wincci. So now I'm growing my Dr Soo Wincci brand. I'm still in the midst of reinventing a lot of things. So I just say that, you know, a goodbye to that. So it's a good celebration for the goodbye, because a new thing will come. And as well as I think now also I'm having new teams around me, and people, you know, a lot of people have quit this industry. So I think it's a good farewell for a lot of people, but also it's a good welcome for the new me. And also the next 10 years will be, you know, I think full force on out there, and also see how far can I go out there. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the idea is quite good. I think it's like saying goodbye to the old parts of us. I think most of us need to do that also when we have some
because always empty your cup with you know, empty your cup, and then after fill with the new water. So I always say that, you know, whatever past 10 years I did my part, but this won't blind me. I would restart everything from zero. So I need to let go everything and then restart everything again, because sometimes it's not good to carry old waters. Sometimes you need to challenge yourself and start from empty again. So yeah, that was my plan.
When it comes to singing, have you ever received like negative comments that
of course
break you down? How do you recover yourself?
Oh, I think, okay, I remember when I started my first few albums, it was so bad until like the first few years, like I said, oh, please don't sing. I was like, until, you know, someone said that, oh, just married and be a mistress, and then that will be good enough. It's very sad. And I just tell them, I you know, all these people are doing this to just pull you down. So why should I be down? I should even sing more, practice more. Of course, that time I'm not good yet. So until today as well, same thing. I was like, oh, this doctor's stupid again. So it's like every time when you want to do new things, people will say stupid. And also a lot of years to build a lot of things, especially now. So I'm restarting back at zero. So definitely, like nowadays as well, it's worse. So many is online. I see every news. I was like, oh, mine. I was like, I see my news every time. I was like, oh, wow. The comment is like, oh, wow. But, you know, sometimes I don't blame them, because sometimes you have no idea what's the purpose of them saying that. And us Chinese, you know, Chinese, we always say 反话. So do not take it too seriously. And also, of course, sometimes it's a good push to push yourself, because sometimes I think it's good to do a cross-check on yourself, because sometimes it's like, you need to have a push, you know. I always say that if it's good, it can be better. So there's no limit for yourself. So for me, I always want to see improvement. I was like, not enough. That's why I keep learning new things. And you know, I don't want to just talk, you know. So, you know, first 10 years like that, then take your time, you know, whenever until one day, there will be still noises, but it will be lesser and lesser. So I just want to say that everyone nowadays will use fear to fear you all, but it's how some of the generation are being brought out. So I was like, you know, just be calm, don't get angry. Once you get angry, meaning you're falling into their trap. And of course, don't get blinded as well. You know, some of them are good push. You know, we just take it very objectively, constructively. So don't just say that all good comments only it's not good as well. So if you one day just receive good comments, it's something is wrong as well. So be careful as well. Don't get too safe. So always I like, you know, nowadays, hey, give me bad comments, but don't overindulge. Don't over sensitive. So that's why I told you, you know, when you are too focused on something, go and have another platform so that you have both to see when you're blinded. So like sometimes like I go and bake. So from baking, I saw my mistake on singing or my mistake on education. So I always have few things around me. So then I can know how to manage, because girls can multitask. This is what I observe from girls. Guys, very strict. They can do very precise job. But girls, we need a few, but we can go deep. But we need a few things around us. So we are very different species. So know what's your strength, and we can multitask. That's a strength as well. Don't feel weird. Everyone is weird nowadays. It's a new normal. No one is normal. Okay. So if you think you are doing the right thing and result is showing, please go. And yeah, sometimes I tell the student, if you need 3 months break, go. I was like, just sometimes just in advance to tell them. Or if you want, you are not comfortable in telling, just say you're not comfortable. So at least I was like, don't force. Everyone have their time and stuff. So it's a very different generation, and nowadays the generation is getting more and more sensitive and more. I think it's a digital, is a Gen X and Gen Z. So it's a very different approach. I can't say that my generation is right or any generation is right for every generation. So at times I was like, oh, like that. Oh, understand. So you cannot generalize, I would tell you. And same generation as well, you'll come up with different outcomes because everyone have their freedom. So, and background and your hard work. So I cannot judge. When I'm in school, I'm always the weird one as well. But I always do my best. But roughly I know what I want. So I always think that I might be the weird one, but sometimes it's just like that, Maybe you wanted something, or something is there for you in the future, so you're being that way. So we are not a weirdo, It's just that everyone is unique, I would say. So yeah, just be careful of that, and just bear the responsibility and go slow and steady. Okay, don't be conned, or don't get too disheartened, or don't get bullied, because when I was young I was being bullied before, and I totally understand, but sometimes so don't simply use your sympathy, because people will use your sympathy. Just be careful, I would say. Nowadays it's a very challenging world for everyone, but also it's a very good change, because new rules, new people, so everything from zero. So everyone who want to work, who are hardworking, just start from from zero and go step by step. People respect you.